Crafters, it's Jen Evers, and I just did a tutorial from C Parish 73 on how to make an ATC holder, and it dawned on me that there are still quite a few people who don't know what ATCs are. They're artist trading cards, and they're just basically a 2.5 by 3.5 inch card that's a miniature work of art that you're supposed to be able to do them quite quickly, and they're not supposed to take forever, and then you trade them with people. I have this gorgeous ATC card holder that came from my friend Brittany. Thanks, Brittany. I've got quite a few in here. I keep them all in this plastic bin, and then I've got this one that I made myself. It's got a magnet holder, and I've got quite a few in here. They can be anywhere from a one layer to multiple layers and totally involved. It's just up to you. I made this one too. It's got a Velcro enclosure, and there's just a ton of them in there. Some I've traded, and others, a lot of them I've made on my own. But this is an example of, yeah, you can see it from there, C Parish's, her way of making this. I made a belly band. She actually shows you how to put on some kind of a ribbon enclosure, but the belly band for me was a lot easier. It's just that simple. It's 6 inch by 7 inch, scored in half, and then a couple inches from the bottom. I'm going to pull out a couple of my cards here and show you how they fit in here. So here's a wacky one that I made with a pair of bib overalls and a little butterfly. And they fit in there quite nicely. So if you have a little extra embellishment, or it's a little bit wider, because sometimes that happens when you make them that way, like this one. This one I did not make. It's gorgeous. I got this in a swap. Handmade by Maggie Lara, who is Happy Scrapping Girl on YouTube. It's a little bit larger than a regular one would be, but there's enough give in here, not for huge embellishments like this obviously, but enough give in here that one that large would still fit in it. So you can't use these books for some of the ATCs like these that are embellished, which is why I absolutely have these boxes, because if there are large embellishments on them, they can all fit in there if you toggle them the right way. I have a lot of them. That's why I keep making more and more boxes for them to fit in. But I like this idea, because if you want to give these as a gift, or if you want to do one as a gift and put a happy birthday on there and then put a gift card on the other side, it fits wonderfully. So what a great little, birthday card if you just want to throw something together, because they're super easy to make. So go and see her ATC holder tutorial so you can learn how to make that really, really quick. And for those of you who want to stick around, I'm just going to kind of page through here and show you a bunch of my ATCs. It's always fun to see what other people are making. A lot of these I made myself with scraps and things. Maybe you'll get some inspiration. What I do is I take all my leftover paper and I shove it in a box. And then I just dig through the box when I need to make small cards like this, or a birthday card on the fly. And so they all turn out really different. Just take like these, this was just a whole bunch of little cuts that were left over from paper with a piece of ribbon, and I just stuck it together. Made in ATC. Same with this one. A bunch of circles and stuff that I had left over, and some little flowers, and just put it all together. ATCs can also be really helpful if you're just trying to make a quick card. Take out a card base that you have, and then just throw one of these in the middle of it as your centerpiece, and your card's finished. A little bit of ribbon that I had left over. Here's another stamped project that I must have done, and I just cut a strip off of it. Stuck it on there. There's another one I just kind of hand did and added a couple little butterflies. I really like this one. It's sticky because I put Mod Podge on the outside of it. and layered them down, and those are some leaves that I had laying around from a project apparently that I didn't use. I didn't need them for whatever reason, and they look really cool on there. There's another one that I just cut out strips of paper that I had left over. This is some of that white paper that has this design already printed on it. So when you ink over the top, this resist design shows up. I don't know where I got that, but that is some cool paper if you ever get your hands on some of that. It's awesome. Really plain one, just embossed with a little flower on the corner. This one's kind of cool. It opens up so you can put a sentiment on it. So you definitely could put that one on a card. So that is a bunch just from this one box, and like I said, I've got 2 other boxes, and that's how I store them. So if you ever wanted to know what an ATC card now you know, and you can go make some for your own, and they're 2.5 by 3.5 inch cards done any way you want. See you next video.